after a double by Willie Castro. One away here in the bottom of the fourth, and the Rangers lead 4-0. Miggy fouls one away. It's 0-2. So I'm gonna copy that. Go over here. Oh, we'll just save that for a minute. 0-2 on Miggy with one away. Finally. All right. Here's the 0-2, and it's ball one a bit up high. Dodgers play at 10. Oh, good luck. I don't know how much luck you guys really need, though. Yeah, and Miggy strikes out on a pretty bad pitch to Chase. No good. All right, we got everything up and moving. There we go. We got the playback good. All right, there we are. Then the Guardians? Yeah. Shouldn't you guys be per payroll and all kinds of other things, like one of the better teams in the league? Now up is Baez with 2 away and a runner at second. Hopefully he can do something here. Baez gets a piece of it, hits it into center field. Unfortunately, that'll be the third out of the inning. And we'll head to the top of the fifth. 4-0 Rangers lead. Offense still anemic. Yeah, it is, Ghost. At least we have excitement tomorrow, right? I mean, Casey Mize is, or not Casey Mize. Riley Green makes his debut. Yeah, we're not able to score a hit off John Gray. What's up, Deborah? How's it going? Yeah, this isn't the best game, I would say. Hopefully there's some late innings or something. I don't really know. If you haven't left a like, consider doing so. It helps a few more people get in. I'm doing great. Tomorrow's going to be a fun day. I'm actually going to the game, which will be pretty cool. So it was just kind of a coincidence that it happened to be Riley Green's debut. Kind of lucky timing, I guess. Because I've been planning on trying to go to this game this Saturday, and then all of a sudden Riley Green's debut is coming. It's like, oh well, what a convenient day to get to go to. I get a cool jersey, and I get to see Riley Green's debut. Yeah, this guy is clearly a Cy Young candidate based on what we're seeing tonight. Garcia, Hyman, Lowe. Garcia, Hyman, Lowe. Top of the fifth coming up. It's 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. So yeah, I won't be able to stream tomorrow, but I'll be at the game, so it's a little, kind of different. I'll be in left field, right up by the Tigers bullpen, kind of. Like, let me see. 10 rows up from the bullpen, I guess. Pretty good seating, I would say. 0-1 though to Garcia on a foul ball by he fouls it off. Back into action here in the top of the fifth. Yeah, I've noticed he hasn't had the greatest pinpoint accuracy. 0-2. Seems like his last couple starts he's been having a little bit of trouble with control. I hope he isn't trying to overpitch or anything. Yeah, that was a good waste pitch. 1-2. He's at 82 pitches in the 5th inning. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a lot of pitches. 2-2. Seems like young Tarek has lost his ability to throw strikes. Doing good, Pepsi. How you doing? That'll be up high, ball 3. Hey, we're doing good. We're off to a good start. 8 likes. Helps get people in here. Doing good. Glad to hear. Heim the bat. Well, Heim is up next. It's a 3-2 count. Hopefully we can get a strike thrown here. And off the end of the bat, can Willie Castro track it down? He does. 1 away. All right. Good start to the inning there, even though he threw quite a few pitches. Looking like an early bullpen night for Detroit if he doesn't have some, couple one-pitch outs here coming up pretty quick. Yeah, Alan, it's getting pretty bad. It's like this guy's got a 5 ERA who are basically hitting against tonight. Well, he came in with a near 5. He's going to leave tonight with, the best start of the season for himself. What do they call that? Ball 1? 1-0 to Heim. Yeah, Riley Green's on the team. He's officially been called up. He should be starting tomorrow in center field. So, not to brag or anything, but, I'll be there. You'll see me up in the upper deck in the way back. Nosebleed seats, you know how we roll. I'll be the little dot on the TV going, look. Anyway, here's the 2-0, and that'll be a really bad swing, 2-1. But yeah, I'm excited. 148 in roughly that section, in left field by the bullpen. I think those are good seats, especially since, maybe home runs will happen. I don't know if the Tigers will hit any, but maybe the Rangers might, And that's about 10 rows up. That's a pretty good spot. Here's the 3-1 offering. That'll be fouled away for strike 2. Tigers better win. I hope so, Nolan. I hope so. You're normally at 132. Yeah, I was thinking, but see, down the sidelines were really expensive, so I was like, let's kind of focus on left field or some shit. Because the tickets were significantly cheaper out there. Tickets were going quick though after that announcement. We're like, oh, we better buy them. Uh-oh, that might be gone. And it is. That'll be a solo homer for Heim, making it 5-0. Well, this game might be lost for the Tigers at this juncture. Okay, we're up at 10 likes, though. I appreciate that, everyone. That's pretty much everyone here who's left to like. Oof. Well, here's the way up with 1 away here and a 5-0 Rangers lead in the top of the 5th. Foul ball by Loay. Yeah, they're also wearing the Stars jerseys. I'm going to have a Stars jersey too. That'll be dope. Yeah, I don't know either, Woods. No one on this team hit this bad last year. Yeah, I mean, Grossman probably just shouldn't be playing. I mean, I'm sure you could still buy a ticket tomorrow, Alan. Unless it's kind of out of the way to go to the game. Oh, like an actual one, not like a promotional event jersey like I'm getting. Because I'm going at gate open, basically. I'm going to be there bright and early. Fuck that.
In the dirt, 3-2. Another 3-ball count.
Full count now for Low or Lowe. What's up, Daniel? You have to work. Oh, that's a bitch. Grossman is probably gone by the trade deadline. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Grossman's trade bait. Could be the second out of the inning as long as we don't make a mistake, and there's 2 away. Yeah, I agree with that, Woods. Do you think something going on in the clubhouse? I can't tell. It does seem like it, though, doesn't it, Deborah? Like there's some kind of internal issue with this team. You don't have any power, Harley? Uh-oh. Don't burn up too much of your phone battery or anything. That sucks. Hopefully your power comes back on quick, man. 2 away for Huff. And he fouls it away. Just, yeah, I mean, there's a weird feel to everything for sure.
He's the next guy in line, needs a little work out of the pen. I gotta believe this half inning will be the end for Tarek.
It'll be 0-2. I mean, Screwball, what's weird is he's thrown 15 first pitch, so it's not like he's like getting ahead of hitters and then just not able to throw strikes anymore. Like smashed. Hey, I appreciate it. Make sure everyone presses like till we get up into the 20s. Preparing for work, so I'm dropping in on you faithful Tiger fans. Hey, hell yeah, Paul. Yeah, everything's going good here. Just chilling. I mean, the game could be better, but, you know. Still a couple innings to go. Are all the players just going to beef? I don't know, Vincenzo. I don't know what they're going to do for a solution. Probably, you know, maybe fire the hitting coach. Yeah, everything's going great, man. Tomorrow should be pretty cool. We're going to check out the game. You're about 3 hours. Yeah, I'm a good couple hours away, or at least hour and a half away. So, it's definitely not a quick trip. Grossman, Scope, and Torkelson, though. So 6, 7, 8 for the Tigers. Grossman, Scope, and Torkelson. Let's see if they can find any kind of offense in their bats. Yeah, Vincenzo, it'll be Riley Green's debut. It'll be pretty cool. What's up, Eddie? How's it going, man? I'm very excited. Very excited. He should be fired, Woods. Yeah, I am, Paul. Yep. Should be fun. Good to see Riley's big debut. It was a game I was planning on going to for a little while anyway, but yeah, now it's just kind of extra cool. You know how wildly good that timing is for me? I feel like it's my reward for being so faithful to this garbage of the team. AJ? Yeah, a little bit. If he doesn't fucking fire these coaches that are garbage, it would be, you know, then maybe it's like, well, what is he doing? Oh, you're not going to be at this one, Paul? It's going to be interesting tomorrow. I hope I don't get mobbed by creepy people. Yeah, the pitching coach is great. Vincenzo. Nah, I'm just happy that I got a good one. And it's not some boring, like, doo-doo affair. And I get the cool Detroit Stars jersey giveaway thing. Oh, yeah, Paul, it's awesome there. Yeah. We'll be leaving by, like, 7 anyway. That's when the game will be over. Anyway, 5-0 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Tigers need to get something going. Ball 1 to Robbie Grossman. It'll be Grossman, Scope, and Torkelson against Gray here in the 5th. Greektown, yeah, it's always bumping over there. And right into the shift, and the second out of the inning. Or first out of the inning, rather, sorry. 1 away here in the 5th. The shift strikes again on what should have been a base hit, and we now have 1 away. Here's Scope with 1 out. Yep, Woods. Same here. I'm glad it's gone next year. Number one, it'll make all those analytics nerds really upset that they're getting rid of their precious shift. That's the best part of it. Number two, might be Greek Fest this weekend. Might score some great food. Oh, really? That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, Paul, any return on him's fine. We have better options. Here's the 0-1 to scope, and it's 0-2. Don't really know what he's fussing about. That was in the strike zone all the way. I gotta probably do something real quick. Forgot to reset my phone so we can get a good charge. Ground ball by Scope, and it'll be cut off by the third baseman. 2 away. No, they're not, Preston. It's not been good. Just let him. Yeah, or cut him. Just DFA him. We have better options in the outfield right now than Grossman. Duran with a nice play there by the Rangers. 2 away. Here's Torkelson now. Maybe Torque can get something going with maybe the excitement of his buddy Riley getting called up. Torque bomb right here. Let's go. Already predicted it. Already seen it happen. It'll be on one of the pitches. Oh, ball one. Not that one. Comerico still has a smoking pit. I hear you can smoke dubs in LA Angels special section. Oh, that's pretty cool. I wish Detroit would have one of those. That'd be dope. Take my dab pen and fucking rip them over there. Take the Rigsky. Fucking bust out a fucking butane torch and firing up a nail in the smoking in the special pit. What are you doing, dude? I'm just taking a dab. You have to find like a plug-in because you have an electronic nail and you're just like, well, I gotta let it heat up to about 600 degrees so that way it's the proper temperature so I don't burn terpenes. 2-2. It's now even in the count on Torkelson. Man, this John Gray guy must be one of the better pitchers in baseball to pitch this good. We did better against the Cy Young candidate last night. That's the perplexing part of this game. It's like, how the fuck? That's strike 3. That wasn't a strike. Burn your face off too hot, equal big flames. Nah, you make sure there's no flames when that happens. Alright, there's going to be a pitching change. What is that, Vest? Some righties coming in. I'm pretty sure it's Will Vest. I'm not too certain, though. It'll be Duran, Culberson, Taveras. Duran, Culberson, Taveras here in the... Yeah, it was called strike in the exact same spot. That's great. I hope so, too. I hope so, too, Ghost. Oh, big flames? Yeah, you gotta get big flames to get it red hot. Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, no, there's a lot of people that want Al Avila fired. There's a lot of people that should get heads rolled with the way this season started. The fat athletic trainer, the hitting coach, the assistant hitting coach. Probably Al Avila should roll, but that's, I don't know if he's really to blame for a lot of the problems when I think it's coaching and injuries. What's up, Cards? But hey, we got the positive of the Riley Green call-up. Maybe he's the spark we've been missing. Maybe the whole offense has been waiting for Riley Green. And tomorrow I'm going to go to the first 10, 11-run game in a while. I heard about that place, Vincenzo. I really am curious. It just depends. I might go there tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, Riley. Yeah, I know, Paul. I don't really... Yeah, Woods, I agree. Like, I understand people don't like the effort of Avila. But, like, to say this start should be the reason he gets fired is like... I mean, guys... I understand not wanting to put the blame on AJ Hinch and company because you like AJ Hinch. He's more to blame for what the fuck's happening out on the field than Al Avila right now. And I know you're going to be like, well, he doesn't. They're giving him bullshit to work with. Not really. I mean, when they're not injured, they have a really talented young roster that any good coaching staff should be able to get like wonders out of. I mean, look what Chris Fetter is doing with our pitching staff. I mean, that's good coaching. I mean, we have a lot of very high-rated prospects, and our coaching staff can't bring the most out of them. Only our pitching coach can. So it's this inconsistent issue. I don't know. Yeah, none of these people see it from a nuanced stance. They never go after the hitting coach. They never address AJ Hinch. They never address anything. The only thing they do is praise the pitching coach and then shit on Al Avila. It's like, you do realize the same, like, how are you, okay, so there's this wild inconsistency in the people who criticize Al Avila. They give all the love and adoration to the pitching coach, which is well-deserved. Like, Fetter is well-deserving of all the praise. That's what the coach is supposed to do. But he's praised for the success. If the pitching staff was to not be pitching good, who the fuck do you think would be getting the blame? I can tell you who would be getting the blame, because the fact that the team can't hit is 100% somehow Al Avila's fault. If the team was hitting, and one of the better hitting teams in baseball, everybody would be praising Cool Ball as like a really good coach. And they would be giving nothing to Al Avila. Do you understand where there's a problem? All of the issues and all of the faults of the team become Al Avila's problem. All of the goodness and all the good things that happen with this team are the coaches, result of great coaching. It's like, what? What? How is that? How does that calculate? Do you see where there's like a wild inconsistency in that line of thought?
They absolutely do. You could have Alex Lang in that equation, Joe Jimenez.
It's like the performance on the field is the coaching.
He has really pitched well at times. And I would understand you praising the coaching staff instead of Avila. All he does is set the fucking. I mean, if you were excited, like the thing to judge Avila on, it to me is, were you excited prior to all the injuries and all of the bad shit that's happened for the season? Yes. Almost everybody was saying playoffs. Can we win the division possibly? Maybe. So like there was a lot of praise being. Like, that's Al Avila. Like, if you were excited prior to the season because you liked the way the direction of the team was going, the roster was somewhat decent, we'd made decent trades, decent signings, this is not Al Avila's fault that everything's backfired on us. I mean, I guess it's Al Avila's fault we just thanks Avila for that error. That's Al Avila's fault we just made an error. I can't believe it. Fire Avila. Wow, look at Will Vest. How come people aren't saying to cut Will Vest after that one mistake he made as a pitcher? So if Will Vest gives up a bunch of runs tonight, and are we on the cut Will Vest bandwagon now? Do we want to get rid of Tarek Skubal for his bad outing tonight? Because everybody wanted to get rid of Greg Soto last night. All these fake Tigers fans who pretend like they're like very fair and like, you know, non-biased and shit. It's like, well, we gotta get rid of Tarek Skubal by those strict people standards. One bad outing, gotta get rid of him. I mean, that's what those people that were saying get rid of Greg Soto last night think. One bad pitching outing, gotta get rid of the pitcher. And we've had most of our, we're without our backup catcher, starting third baseman. We didn't have our starting outfield for like a month and a half. I mean, we still don't have our full starting outfield, and we still won't once Riley Green's ready. I mean, Javier Baez was hurt for the first 2 weeks of the season. It's like people really forget like how down bad we are. An example of this is Willie Castro's our starting center fielder tonight, and I get he's like not, but it's because our actual backup outfielder, Victor Reyes, is a regular starter right now. it's just like this weird thing where I feel like all these Tigers fans who are super critical of the product on the field have forgotten about like 18 injuries. Like, it's just like, yeah, sorry, it looks like a AAA product on the field because it fucking is. Not many teams with 15 plus injuries would be able to field a competitive baseball team night in and night out. I'm sorry, no team in baseball has that kind of depth. We're probably the deepest team in baseball, and this is what we can trot out to compete against Major League Baseball teams. Like, yeah, everyone's like, why would we have this shit product on the field? Because we have no other options. I want to comment whenever I see that stupid fucking post on Twitter by these Tigers fans and be like, you do realize the team is injured, right? Like, if all those players weren't hurt, like 6, 7, or 8 of the guys that you constantly bitch about would be in AAA where they belong. You understand that, you dumb fuck, right? Like, your dumbass understands, like, the fact that they're not supposed to be here yet. Like, for example, I 100% believe this. If Riley Green was healthy when the season started, Spencer Torkelson probably doesn't make the roster. I feel like we're the hurt Mets team all over. A lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda, probably, but 10 of 26 original. Yeah, exactly, Sports Cards. It's a very similar thing to what happened to the Mets a few years ago. Yeah, exactly, Paul. Exactly. The coaching staff's job is to correct when this kind of shit happens, and it's 6-0. Well, time to get rid of Will Vest. He just gave up a run. Oh wait, it's okay to have a bad outing every once in a while? To all you people who hate Greg Soto, none of you guys are actually that bad. I think we've all come to an understanding of this. Should we get rid of? But if you hate Greg Soto and wanted to get rid of him for not pitching well last night, should we be getting rid of Will Vest now? I'm going to go ask that to all of those like Tigers accounts that like shit on Greg Soto last night. If we should get rid of Will Vest because he pitched like Greg Soto last night. And if they say no, I'm going to be like, wow, that's weird. I wonder what the difference is between Greg Soto and Will Vest. What's up, Daniel? It can't be like, I don't know. I get this weird feeling, and I hope I'm wrong, but all of the accounts that bitch about Greg Soto are these like lily white kids, and I really hope it's not what I think it is. You know what I mean? Because I've never seen one non-white person shit all over Greg Soto. I don't know. I'm not trying to say anything about that Mises glove enthusiast account, the Donnie Kelly baby account, or that fat Will Austin Meadows truther account. I'm not trying to say they're racist, but like they never have once shit on Barnes, Fulmer, any of the certain looking guys in the bullpen. Have never once gotten shit on by these people, but the second Greg Soto does something bad, they jump like hyenas. They never once praised him either. It's very interesting. Yeah, I mean, exactly, Woods. It would have been a double play. What's up, Kev? Greg Soto, you're mishearing. Yeah, Astros are doing really good. They're up at 40. Oh, they're about to get 40. What's up, Daniel, though? I don't know. I'm not trying to accuse anybody of anything, but, like, it's weird that, like, the one guy on the team with dreads and wears high socks and is kind of flashy and is very, very dark. And it's just weird how much criticism that guy gets from this fan base. It's just kind of weird. I'm going to say that. For as good as he is, I don't understand it. And if you don't believe he's as good as you think he is, well, and no one ever responds to this when shit like this gets posted to him. I'm going to show you something to kind of back my own statement up. Because, I mean, Vest is having a terrible inning right now. So,
into center field, Willie Castro drifting back.
I mean, I don't know. This, I don't know. He's very low and average. Like, no one really hits it that hard off the guy. He's like, you know what this means, right? Like, for a pitcher, This is literally like top, what, 5 closers in the entirety of baseball? Dumb motherfuckers. Oh, yeah, we can maybe go 500 in the second half cards. I agree. I mean, we have to get healthy first. We haven't had... Yeah, I think Soto is our solid closer. What's up, Max? He seems very shy. I like him, but he's definitely not my favorite. Who, Ellen? Greg Soto? Yeah, I got what you mean, cards. No closer is perfect every time. Like, it's very rare for that to happen. You know what would be funny, though, is... Like, there's just, like... I get, like, not liking that he's a wild pitcher. And, like, the like, being critical of him. But, like... It's just this weird energy I get from people. Like, it's like a different thing. Like, I understand being critical. I'm very critical of guys like Michael Fulmer. But, like, you don't see me go on, like, serious, like, oh, fucking cut him. Get rid of this piece of shit garbage player after, like, he has a bad outing. I understand it happens. Like, I seriously don't think we should actually get rid of Will Vest because he's about to give up 3 runs like Soto did yesterday. And not one Tigers fan is going to be critical of this outing by Will Vest, by the way. Not one single one of them people who are so critical of fucking Greg Soto will say a word about this Vest outing. And if they do, they'll be like, what a tough night for Will Vest. Like, completely providing nuance to the whole situation. But they, like, ignore the fact that Soto came in a 1-0 game with no wiggle room. Like, fuck them. Yeah, Max, I don't understand it. He's, like, one of the most hard-hit relievers in all of baseball. And, like, Soto isn't. Guys barely can muscle up balls against Soto. The only thing that stops Fulmer from giving up massive amounts of home runs to dead center at Comerica is the 420 sign at the background. Is how big the goddamn stadium is. There's a reason he's not the closer. There's a reason no teams have offered to trade for Michael Fulmer. 0 trade offers. But I bet you they've received... I bet you if they were to offer up Greg Soto and say they were trading him, do you know how many playoff teams would come offer for Greg Soto? Like, I was thinking, you know how bad the Red Sox need a closer? Do you know what they'd give the Tigers if we were to be like, what do you guys want for Greg Soto? They'd be like, you know that outfielder Duran that we've got? We'll give you Duran. We'll give you... We can't really give you Devers because we really need him. But do you understand what kind of shit we'd get for fucking Greg Soto? Oh my god. Valverde saved every game in 2011 and in 2012 lost the closer role. I think a closer will never be... Yeah, it's impossible to be perfect as a closer. It's so hard. Yeah, exactly. Why would we get rid of Arnoldus Chapman the second? Bases loaded right now and a flyout happens. It's going to be 7-0 on a sacrifice fly. 7-0 here in favor of the Rangers. 2 away, though. So some of the players... Fulmer, Fulmer gets the homers. Soto has quite a few years of control left. He's super valuable. Exactly. Yeah, Crom, it's not going good. We can't hit John Gray, the greatest pitcher on your staff. Can we get the guy we should have drafted? Mayer. We could probably trade. To be fair, though, Fulmer, which is hilarious... Fulmer's probably going to get traded, of all people. I think he's at the end of his contract, so we're going to trade Fulmer. I don't think this team has any use for him outside of this season. Maybe if Fulmer's fine with not being a closer, I don't know. But the Tigers clearly don't see Michael Fulmer as a closer. And by the way, no other team probably would. Just to let you know. Everyone praises Chris Fetter, but it was like his decision to make goddamn Soto the closer. And everyone's like, Chris Fetter's a genius. He's a genius. He's a great coach. He should be our future head coach if AJ leaves. You know, Fetter made Soto the closer because... why the fuck wouldn't you? The guy everybody praises as the genius of the Tigers and Chris Fetter is like... the reason that Soto's closing games because he's an actual closer. Yeah, the Rockies, that'd be hilarious if they picked him up. And that's the other thing is, like, if you get Fulmer, you might have to deal with his ass wanting to become a starter again. No thanks. Because he's probably still never giving up being a starter. But I don't know. I think he's dropped that, to be fair. I think he's embraced being a back-end bullpen guy. And then he's going to walk him, isn't he? Federer doesn't... he could be a head coach. He has a very similar temperament to AJ Hinch, though. Federer loads the bases, 2 away, gives up 2 runs, and he's responsible for the 3 runners on base. If this was Greg Soto, people would be having a fucking nuclear meltdown, by the way. I guarantee you, you could check all those stupid-ass fan Twitter accounts, and not one of them will say a single bad word about Mr. Vest. Yeah, Joe Jimenez is looking really good. I think Ellen, the problem with Joe Jimenez, if you ever look around his eyes, he has like really like this like weird silver shit around his eyes all the time. Apparently, he's been battling like this weird eye problem. So like there were instances in his career where if you remember, he pitched very well at times, and then he pitched very bad. I think before he got it under control, I think he's got it under control now. I think he's on like the right medicine, and he's on the right like kind of like routine to manage like his eye problem. Because if you haven't noticed, he's got like scary looking eyes. They're always like kind of silver, kind of off colored and shit. Yeah, but it like affects his eyes. It like makes it hard for him to see, and like it messes with his head and shit. So like it's an actual problem he has. Like, and he was also lacking a little confidence, true. But I think it was more to do with him being sick, and having to deal with like a condition in his face. And the dominance before and the really good pitching now kind of indicates he was dealing with the kind of he was dealing with something. It very much seems like he was kind of dealing with something. But yeah, Jimenez, I've always believed in. The dude has filthy shit. When he's like actually pitching well, he's like a filthy pitcher. But he has to get back there. And I think there was, again, something happened. I think that skin disease, he got really fucked up. I think it like does more than just like fuck with his skin. And I think some of his confidence issues actually were probably a result of the skin issue. I don't think he liked the way he looked. Which is, I mean, you know, when you got silver skin sometimes, that's probably kind of fucking embarrassing. Oh, he has actual vitiligo? Does he actually have vitiligo, or is it like, oh man, yeah, that's actually like a painful disease to have to go through. Like, I know what vitiligo is. I didn't know he actually had vitiligo, though. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that makes sense why he's been dealing with some shit. And it's, like, really prevalent, like, right up here for him for whatever reason. It's very bad. I feel bad for the kid. Because I'm a big supporter. I really liked his pitching. Like, I've always been I've known about him for a minute. And it's like, oh, man. Really wanted that guy to be good. He was destined to be the closer at one point. And they'll get out of the inning. Alexander comes in, gets a ground ball, and ends the inning. So, Tigers are down 7-0 heading into the bottom of the 6th. 7-0 bottom of the 6th. Barnhart, Reyes, and Castro. And yeah, Karam, the closed-door meeting didn't work. It only made the team worse, apparently. Somehow they got worse. I don't even fucking know. Tigers equal down bad for life. Barnhart, Reyes, and Castro, 9-1-2. You'd think at some point they'd consider firing the hitting coach, though. Like, we're a historically bad offense, and they're just kind of treading along with the same dickhead at the hitting coach helm. It's like, I mean, maybe we need a coaching change somewhere. Hey, we're up to 16 likes, just 4 away from the like goal of 20. If you haven't left a like, consider doing so. Help the stream out a little bit. I'd appreciate it. You know, just gets us up to about 20 likes. So perform a little better, get a few more in here. Some commercial breaks so we can talk about it. Yeah, AJ's way too comfortable with like hitting not being good. It's almost like he thinks they'll start hitting just kind of randomly. It's like, no, AJ, you got to fire your hitting coach, dude. I'm surprised. Surprised Jim Leland hasn't suggested it. Or someone hasn't been like, why don't we fire that fucking guy? Like, I get, there's like this weird thing, right? Like, where you kind of understand, like, probably what's on AJ's mind is a lot of the failure of this team right now probably lies on the injuries. That's more than likely what he's looking at. Hey, what's up, Lewis? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How you doing? I think what it is he's hesitant to make a move on the coaching staff that did pretty well last year. Like in the end, because of the fact that we're dealing with like an unprecedented injury bug. There's kind of like this weird flux in the lineup. We haven't really had the actual like real lineup that we wanted to use at the start of the season. It's kind of like this weird like, is it the coaching? Or is it the, you know what I mean? Or is it an issue of injuries that are like more the issue? Like I don't like, maybe that's what's like perplexing him and kind of flummoxing him. He's kind of like, I don't know what the right move would be. What's Jim been saying? Shit that I've been saying that makes a lot of sense. It's fucking coaching. Yeah, this is the Yankees' year. They might be 40 games over 500. Jesus Christ, Max. I know, they don't seem like they can lose any kind of consecutive game. I watched his post-game press conference, and he seems too calm. Injuries is only 70% of our issues. These are major league players who have been hitting for years. So Woods, he's basically on the same grind that I am, Leland is. Injuries and, like, coaching has to be better. Like, they can only do, Chris and Al can literally only do so much. Like, they bought all the groceries that are pretty fucking solid. Could our minor leaguers be better? Yeah, but like they're not supposed to be at this level yet. Like, that's the like wildest thing I keep trying to hammer home. Like, yeah, some of these guys aren't, like, the veterans not hitting, that's inexcusable. Like, this is disgusting by them. Like, let's see. The people who are, like, really, like, letting everybody down this year are Baez, Grossman, Scope, and Barnhart. Those four guys, and Austin Meadows when he's playing. Those five guys are the only guys that I give, like, a lot of blame to. Like, that, there's no reason for them to be hitting this bad. Like, I can excuse Torkelson hitting 180. I really can. He's a rookie. The stupid shit like not calling the ball. Yeah, I mean, that's annoying. Yeah, I am, Peter. I'm going to the game, actually. But, like, there's no reason those five guys shouldn't be hitting. Like, there's zero reason they're hitting the way they are. Yeah, we expect a lot out of Spencer. Yeah, but also, maybe he came up a little too quick, in my opinion. But, again, I think, that's due to the fact that Riley started the season injured. It was just kind of like this weird snowball thing. Castro, Torque, Cabrera, Meadows, Harold Castro, Barnhart, Clemens, Baez. Dingler's moving up quick, too. It's nice to see. So our catching situation soon could be Dingler and Haas, which is probably, or Dingler and Rogers, which is idea. Two great defenders and a pretty good bat with Dingler. So that's not a big deal. As soon as we get Jake back, we can get rid of Haas. No offense to Eric, but it's like, or Barn, we can get rid of one of them. Who gives a shit who? Jake's start until we get a better catcher. For all I consider, Rogers is our starting catcher, and the other two are backups. Fuck them losers. And Dingler can be the backup next season. I'll sit with the fucking backup rookie catcher. Do not care. Jake Rogers should be our starting catcher. I'll deal with Jake's goofy ass hitting 250. At least he fucking hustles, tries, can lay down good bunts, fucking has some surprise power, unreal defensive ability. I can deal with that with the, like, if Barnhart was playing at a gold glove like level catcher, then I would have no problem hitting 230. I'd be like, that's what catchers do. They don't really hit good. 230 to me, I wouldn't even think twice about Barnhart hitting. I'd be like, it sucks he's an easy out, but, like, I mean, the guy is elite catching. But but again, it's if he was throwing guys out like he used to be able to, blocking every pitch, which is what Rogers can do. I think Rogers was throwing out some ungodly like 50% of runners last year. I don't even think it was that low. I think he was literally just everybody was getting thrown out by him. Yeah, Rogers is nice. I hope it doesn't hurt his arm. Yeah, Alejandro Kirk is an amazing hitter, but not the greatest catcher probably. We're all thinking that Green and Torkelson would be our modern day Tram and Lou. To be fair, though, with Torque, he was always going to be he starts slow for some reason. And he probably got elevated a little quickly. Yeah, Rogers is great behind the plate, and he'll probably hit about 250 if he gets a lot of plate time. He should be back this year, by the way. I believe he's doing, like, throwing routines now. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he's in not rehab, per se. But I believe he's throwing the baseball now. Rogers is. Or at least he's begun catching. I don't know if he's throwing. I know he's been catching shit. So. Yeah, no, we shouldn't be, like, this is every night. I mean, we hit better against an actual Cy Young candidate, Sean. Like, Martin Perez very well could wind up winning the AL Cy Young, and we were mashing on him comparatively. It did, Ellen. I don't know what happened this year. Again, I think injuries have really fucked this situation up. It's just a plethora of issues. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Jake plans on playing this year, and AJ would like him to play, so. And he is a catcher, so it's not, I mean, it's as soon as his arm's halfway decent, they can fucking start playing him. The thing is, if, like, he could technically play if they wanted him to DH. Because didn't Shohei Ohtani need Tommy John surgery? And he just played DH and hit all season? Like, that happened, right? Like, I'm not just imagining him having Tommy John. And then he just hit for the whole season, like his rookie season. He's like, I guess I'll just hit. But 100% that happened, right? Like, he, like, couldn't pitch because, I don't know if he had Tommy John, but he, like, blew his elbow out. And everyone's like, you can't do both, see? And I think the major losing thing also fucked him up. But yeah, so Jake technically could, because he's like a position player, but he's a catcher, so he needs his arm. So yeah, Jake's in a weird spot. If he was a better hitter, they'd have probably brought him back already. But, you know. He's probably mad as fuck. He probably wants to play baseball so bad right now. He's probably like, man, fuck this. Fucking piece of shit elbow. I'm not even a pitcher. I'm not going to lie. I'd be pretty fucking... All right, Paul. Hell yeah, hopefully the Tigers can do something. But it's the top of the 7th. It's 7-0 Rangers. Alexander will go back to the mound when the commercial break ends. It'll be Huff, Durand, and Culberson. Huff, Durand, and Culberson. I wonder if the Tigers are mutinying. I don't know what mutinying? That doesn't seem like the right words. You know what I mean? Mutinying? Mutinying? Man, it would have been nice to get a player like that. Did you guys see the Brewers got their City Connect jerseys? Or the Brew City on theirs. Good play by the Tigers to get the first out of the inning on Huff. One away. Here's Durand now with one out. No, I don't think that's going on, Ellen. I don't think they actually have that bad of a relationship. These guys are all pretty close. They all played in the minors together. They're all so close in age and like proximity of having played together. They're all very close. I don't actually think there's a chemistry problem. Like, I truly don't believe. What's up, Sims? Like, that there's that, because, like, I heard the players' meeting wasn't even, like, aggressive. Like, it was a very, like, there isn't bad blood on the team. I just think it's, like, shit's just weird. Like, I just don't know what's going on. Fuck. That's a foul ball. Like, something is just, like, misclicking with the team. And again, I don't know if it's, like, a mutiny. Like, I don't know if they're trying to get somebody fired. Like, they don't like Coolbaugh. Maybe they don't like Hessman. Even though they probably all love Hessman, so I don't know about that. pretty sure he was like most of these guys' manager. So I don't think there's bad blood with Hessman. That should have been called strike. 1-1. So I'm not really sure what the major issue is. This team, like, they're like close with Miggy. Like, it's. I could see the pitchers being a little salty about like maybe the lack of effort by the hitting, but I don't really understand.
Yeah, this is a leadership conversation right here. I gotta believe.
Miggy and Hinch are talking. Maybe they're trying to hatch something out to get the hitting going.
So many of the young players look
I don't know.
watch his example, and AJ's probably explaining something to him about where they're at and what maybe Miggy can do to help this whole situation.
Wonder what they're talking about. Hopefully it's about how to fix this fucking offense. 2 down now though, with Duran at the plate. Oh, now it's Culberson. Sorry, now Culberson's up. Duran just got out. Stanton hit his 14th. Hey, we got like 31 as a team, so stop hating, bro. We're doing good. We're just as good as the Yankees at hitting home runs. We have 32. Ooh. Look at us. We're the Yankees. We have to hit home runs to win. Yeah, we don't even got to hit home runs, and we have just as many wins as they do almost. What do they got, like 41 wins? There's not even that many. Like 32, 33? I meant to say 31 there, not 41. They're not that much better than us. And what's their record? 5? 6 wins higher than us? Maybe 500? Here's the 1-2 from Alexander with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Yeah, ball 2. Even though if that was a Tigers hitter, that would have been called strike 3. I don't know, Sims. They really just can't hit. Hey, we're up at 20 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. That's the like goal, so I appreciate that. Kind of a shorter stream for the Tigers tonight because I missed like an hour of the game, but, you know, it's not like we missed much. Anyway, full count now from Alexander to Culberson. Yeah, the Yankees only have all their wins because of the umps. I agree, Woods. It's like, don't they have like 43 wins, dude? They're 20 wins better than... Oh, that's an error. And the runner will reach on an error by Javier Baez. Yeah, I know, Ellen. He was a bad ump. that was shitty performance by him behind the plate. So yeah, Baez bobbles it, and the runner beats the throw, and now it'll be 1 on with 2 out. Should be an error on the play, but we'll see how they decide to rule that. It shouldn't be a hit.
That makes room for the number 9 hitter, Leody Taveras. Been on base 3 times tonight.
Pretty routine ground ball, so I can't imagine they would be like, oh, it was an extra effort play. Yeah, it was an error. Damn, there's only 11 people. Nobody wants to watch tonight. They're like, yeah, fuck this. Yeah, they've been booing Baez. I mean, he just made an error. Like, all this guy is doing is fucking up. Hey, good job by Willie Castro to run that down in left center, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Yeah, I mean, the whole team deserves to be booed. Outside of like 4 guys, this entire team should be booed. And I think they're all getting booed. Now, the fans have grown frustrated with this shit. They're no longer sitting by content. They're booing the shit out of this team. Fucking hit. Alright, well, bottom of the 7th coming up. It'll be Willie Castro, Cabrera, and Baez. Willie Castro, Cabrera, Baez. 3-4-5 for Detroit. Last 2 good hitters in the lineup in Castro and Cabrera. Yeah, severely underperforming. He also, like, a lot of the other players don't deserve to be booed because they're also not making like $190 million or whatever we're paying him. 23 million a season. Yeah, he needs to play a lot fucking better than this. I don't mind, like, again, a young player underperforming his $200,000 a year contract, but like, 23 million. Plus, like, I think the Tigers fans are hoping what will happen will be similar to what happened with the Mets last year, and by booing him, it'll jumpstart him. So I think there's like a little bit of friendliness behind the boos. Yeah, but Joe Zamaya has very poor grammar and sounds like retarded when he types. Did you try to read that shit, Woods? He spelled R. He used the wrong R. It's just like, oh boy, this guy ain't the brightest. Again, I get not liking Alavila, but it's also like, this isn't his fault right now. I just I just want fair criticism, Like, it seems like people are jumping out of the way to criticize Hinch and his staff when they're like the literal culprits of why the team looks so bad and is performing so poorly. I've never seen another fan base blame their GM because the team is just underperforming wildly. Hey, look at that. Castro leads off the inning with a base hit. Here come the Tigers. But I get it, though. I get the frustration. It's annoying watching this. It's like, we've been in this state for so long. Please give us a good team. So I get that part. Like, there's a good deal of frustration. But again, it's got to be accurately placed right now. And right now, to me, the blame should be on the coaches. It's like, hey, Hinch, what are you fucking doing? Can you fire some of these idiots? Get rid of this bum-ass hitting coach that has us hitting like 2.7 runs a game, the 5th worst offense in MLB history right now? Why is the hitting coach still employed? Because I'm pretty sure Alavila can't just fire the hitting coach. He could fire Hinch, but I don't think he can actually fire the hitting coach. Yeah, fair criticism is fine. Like, you could be upset that like Al's had some bad trades, but that's ignoring all the good he's done. Like, ignore the fact that like there was a lot of excitement heading into the season prior to all the injuries. Like, that's kind of on the Illich and Avila. Like, they got some decent pieces in the offseason. Everything is just shit. They're just not performing. I wonder why. It's fucking Avila, I guess. I guess it's Chris Illich's fault that the team can't hit. Which I personally don't understand. I have no idea how that works. It's like he literally paid Javier Baez, the number 2 shortstop free agent. Tried to pay fucking Correa, but he didn't want a long contract. And Correa, we offered more per year money than the Twins. We just offered more years. He didn't want a lot of years. So, I really don't understand that sentiment. He tried to spend money. If we'd have Correa, it'd be the same fucking bitching. You know what I mean? Not like he's been much better. If we would have signed Story, everyone would have cried until we seen Story was the best signing. There's some bad. He's gotten better as a GM. He started out very poor. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest Avila fan at first either, but I recognized what they were trying to do right away. And I guess maybe I'm very, very pro Tigers, and I try to see the positives. 2-1 count here for Baez. That'll be inside 3-1. Good take.
Quite honestly, we haven't seen him do this. He's just really...
Yeah, everyone's like, don't trade Tampa. Yeah, Austin Meadows just having I don't know, just everything seems off this year. And again, I can't help but go back to coaching every time. Yeah, he's really into the game. Like, I've seen him before. He does that often. Whenever I've seen him, it's the same dude. I think he goes to games and gets shit-faced and then has a great time. I'm glad he's spending his money that way. It looks like he very much enjoys himself. Dude, yeah, exactly, Woods. He had a bunch of untradeable contracts that we had to take L's on. Yeah, Ellen, that was hilarious. I'm glad he's having a good time. I like guys like that. I like fans like that. This dude still believes that we have a comeback brewing down 7-0. That's a motherfucking fan right there. This game ain't over to him until the third out in the bottom of the 9th. It could be 18-0. This dude's like, I mean, 18 runs is possible. And crazier things have happened in baseball. You sat by him and he has so much fun. Yeah, I would imagine he's probably a fucking barrel of fun. He probably hates Avila, though. You guys are going to be watching the game and they'll be like, oh, there's a fight in left field. Because some idiot's going to be talking shit about Alan fucking Chris. I'm going to be like, hey, man. my dumb ass ain't going to be able to help myself. There's going to be some drunks talking shit about Al. I'm going to be like, fuck you, Al Avila rules. And it's just going to start a giant fucking problem. I'm about to be able to meet Al. I'm about to fucking wear a shirt that says Al Avila #1 fan. About to become the most hated Tigers fan in all of history. Hey, Baez comes through with the great at-bat and a base hit, so that'll be 2 on, 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Good job by Baez to get a hit there. Good at-bat. Exactly, Cards, exactly. We one time scored 18 runs in like a month. We can do this shit. We can double our month of June output. Alright, now up is Grossman, who's probably going to GIDP. I think so, Woods, but also, you know, not too much credit. Like, I don't know. He's way too criticized. Way too criticized. I'm not sure if I'm a Chris Ilitch fan, though. I'll be honest. I kind of don't mind the criticism of the Ilitch family. I want a better baseball owner to get him. Personally, they should give me the team. I'll make the right moves. Don't you guys? I'll fucking build a winning baseball team. I'll spend all the money. I don't give a shit. I'll be making $0 on this team, spending $600-700 million a season on this team. Be like, what? It's not worth the. It's worth the money. Fucking Comerica Park would be changed fundamentally. Be fucking 315 to center field. Sorry, this is my ball field. We hit home runs at Detroit. If you hit a fly ball, it's probably a home run here. I'd be changing everything. I'd literally shrink left or center field. It'd be 400. I wouldn't be having no 400 plus. It'd be 400. I'd put a bunch of goddamn seats out there, and it'd be a dope ass fucking stadium design. Ugh. Team will be worth $350-400 million immediately. Be way better owner than this loser. And they'd make money because you could make the money on tickets. We've done the math on this before with the Dodgers. Tigers used to sell out all the goddamn time. You can literally almost pay for a $300 million payroll if you sell out enough of your home games. And with a team that has a $300 million roster, guess what you're going to do? You're going to motherfucking sell out home games all the time. It's like the easiest, like, I don't understand the backwards logic behind it. It's like, that'll pay for payroll. Everything else is money in your pocket now. Outside of, like, some small expenses and maybe tiny bit of payroll tax. And then the rest of the fucking money is yours. Like, how do owners... The Dodgers, and like there's an actual way you can spend money, and it, like, makes you money in this game. The Yankees figured it out. The Dodgers have figured it out. The Tigers were probably making $300 million almost a season on literally just ticket sales during from 2010 probably to 2015. They probably paid for the payroll with the tickets. Like, it was that easy for them. Like, I get the teams are... Oh, that'll be called ball 1. 1 and 2 on Grossman. What's up, Phil? Yeah, everything's going good. Everything's going good. Yeah, hitting would fix the season, Phil. Alonso hit a grand slam. Yeah, he's really good. But yeah, Phil, hitting, being able to hit, the ball connecting with the bat and going very far. Another foul ball by Grossman. There will be still a 1-2 count. One away with 2 on. Runners are at first and second. 7-0 Rangers lead. Bottom of the 7th. You know, I'd be a liar if I said they were being competitive, so I'm not going to say that. Scooball? I don't know, Jonah. Jonah? John, eh? The Diamondbacks, I think. Maybe the Red Sox. I can't remember clean. And Scooball strikes out 2 down. Or, not Scooball, but Grossman strikes out 2 down. Now up is Scope with 2 on and 2 out. But I don't know. Scooball, I think, just having a rough run. He's having trouble throwing strikes, it looks like. Little control issues. Hopefully they can get that under control. Get it? Put down. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Looks like he had another wild night. He was up at like 90 pitches through 5 innings. It wasn't great. Yeah, Peter, the whole series has just been bad calls already. We were getting pretty fucking railroaded.
Yeah, they were teammates in Toronto. We called him Big Daddy.
Yeah, I'm very excited, Jonah. I'm very excited for Riley tomorrow. Believe it or not, I'll actually be at the game. It was one of those things where it was like probably plan on trying to get to that game just because it was I kind of like the promotional giveaway that they're doing, the Stars giveaway jersey for the first like 10K fans. So, you know, that was always one to go to. It's very close to my birthday, I think, and they're not going to be home on my birthday, so this was a good alternative. And no, I'm sitting in left field by the bullpen in 148 section. Yeah, thank you, Ellen. It should be a good time. So I'm pretty excited. So on top of that, I get to see Riley Green's debut. Yeah, Phil. I mean, the umps are fine in terms of like field calls. They're pretty solid. Dude, if I do that, you know how lucky I'd feel? I'd be like, damn, I get to meet Riley Green now. Can you imagine the luck I'd have? If I'm just, you guys just watching a game and you just see me catch it, I'd be like, dude, you'd see this look on my face. Guess who's getting signatures from Riley Green all on a bunch of shit? If he's selling shit to collectors, be like, how much are you willing to pay me for this? I'm not unlucky enough for some stuff like that to happen, by the way. But I don't think I'm lucky enough to get that kind of luck. I don't think I've got any kind of luck like that. You got to be like the top 1% of lucky people to get some shit like that. You know those kids who always like win every like drawing in school, or they somehow are able to like magically know how many gumballs are in like a thing. They like know, like there's just like that top 1% of lucky kid. Those are the people who get home run balls from like debut home run balls. Not you know. I've never got to go to my game because of what was happening, getting stabbed and all. Oh yeah, with your roommate. Good thing I had the tickets insured, so they gave me your money back because couldn't make it. When are you going? Tomorrow. Yep. So I won't be live tomorrow. Can't do the game. Be busy. Plus, I was probably not going to do the game anyway, seeing as it's like a weekend game and shit. Should be pretty fun. At least you were able to get your money back, though. Yeah, I don't want to do that because I don't want to get in trouble with anything. I don't know if they could technically copyright strike me, though, because I'd be like, well, I'm at the game. It's my footage. You have the express written consent of Major League Baseball. Get my teeth kicked out. Stop, please, stop. Barry Bonds started using home runs because of guys like Cecil Fielder and Ken Griffey Jr. You want to hear something crazy? On this day, on June 17th in 1994, do you know Ken Griffey Jr. hit his 30th home run of the season? Yeah, I don't know. I think so, Phil, because it's technically whatever, because they have streaming and like broadcasting contracts, so technically probably. Because they like TV deals and all that kind of weird shit. So I'd imagine no. It's probably pretty strictly controlled. Here's Simeon. No, it'll be Simeon, Seager, and Garcia. 1, 2, and 3. And third baseman. Oh, that was Baez again. Baez with another error. Stats not counting tonight. 14 games, 31 runs, shut out 3 times. Scored only 1 run in 3 other games, and we scored 10 of those 31 runs in 2 wins. 5-9 record in June. Yep. Yeah, John Gray's Cy Young candidate tonight. After tonight, Karam. Tigers got all their hits out of their system yesterday against your other pitcher. The actual Cy Young candidate, which is funny.
Pinch hitting for Corey Seager with a man aboard here in the 8th. Swung on and missed. Miller started last night.
With Randy Johnson, Griffey Jr., A-Rod, and no, I haven't seen it. Is it like a baseball thing they're trying to promote? The next closest person to Griffey Jr. in 94, though, when he'd hit his 30th home run, was 18. Just to give you an idea of how far ahead he was of everybody else. Simeon's on, though, to start off the inning. Due to an error by Baez. They ruled it. Oh, they haven't ruled it yet. I think they're going to rule that an error. I can't imagine they'll give him a hit on that. It'll be 1-1. That was a pretty routine hit ground ball.
Well, these are pitching situations that you're really
Zach Reeks is going to be pinch hitting for Garcia, it looks like. Miller the batter, though. Yeah, I think so, Phil. It's pretty similar. But I think Griffey's was like more pronounced because he was already in the 30s at this point. Dude, was that his 3rd error of the night or his 2nd? I know he's got 1 at least, but does he have the other one? The other one, oh yeah, they just ruled it an error. So Baez now has 2 errors tonight at least. He might have the 3rd one. Hey, Alexander gets a strikeout. 1 away. Damn, they just showed Chase on TV, dude. He has his ass up in the air and some weird dude spanking it. The fuck is going on, Chase? What you doing on what you doing at the Tigers game, busting it open? Yeah, Judge is huge. He's like a football player size. That's why he hits home runs the way he does. Him and Stanton both. They're both monsters.
Try to hit your spots inside and miss and drill a guy in the ribs. So it's kind of uncomfortable in some ways, but it looked like Big Mike got his work in and was pleased with.
There's a couple guys on the Yankees that are just like big ass, like way too big of dudes. It's like, damn, half of these dudes look like they're on steroids. 0-1 in the top of the 8th, 1 away, runner at first. Rex the hitter now.
0-2 to Zach Rex, the 28-year-old from Chicago, Illinois.
Like when you look at half of the Yankees hitters, like arms, their arms are all like this fucking big again. You're like, oh, that's a little suspicious. Are the Yankees cheating again? Would I be surprised if some weird scandal about them using roids broke out? Not really. I'd be like, that makes sense. The motherfuckers are huge. That'll be ball one. Tried to get him to chase, but he wasn't really interested in offering. Wasn't really anything to chase, I guess. In all earnesty. Hey, they'll strike him out. Sorry, buddy. If it's that close with this kind of lead, you gotta swing late. 2 down in the top of the 8th with a runner at first. Yeah, that might have been slightly outside the strike zone, but I mean, that close in a 7-run lead, yeah, you gotta probably swing.
Now he deals with Jonah Heim.
Yeah, exactly, Cards. Like, their team was fucking jacked. Like, all those dudes, yeah. Even Hicks, Judge, Stanton, Higashioka, all of them, dude. They're all like, look at their forearms, dude. Yeah, but that was like every pitcher in baseball was cheating, I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't put it on just Cole. I would say like 80% of pitchers were doing that. So Cole's just kind of given poster boy treatment like Bonds was. Because Cole isn't very likable because he was a Astro cheater and then now he's on the Yankees.
Father's Day coming up. That poor kid's been cutting the grass for a week just to afford the tickets to bring.
Typically, you know, Yankees aren't seen as a very likable team to go to.
Cut down limbs from trees. Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
2-1.
And I loved it.
I actually enjoy cutting the grass. Do you? I mean, I can be a little bit.
I enjoy it on a riding lawnmower now more than I did the push mower when I was a kid. You know, I tell my kids that I used to do it with a hand clipper, but I can tell some stories.
Those rotating blades. Yeah, good one.
And that'll be 2-2 on a big swing and a miss by Heim. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. 7-0 Rangers lead.
Ways uphill. Yep, a couple miles
Through the snow without any shoes on.
Right, there you go. And had to come home for lunch. And make it yourself.
Can you tell when my kids know that I'm maybe stretching?
Altoona beat Erie 14-3. Sheesh.
Probably worked when they were really young. Not any longer.
I don't think it ever worked.
Looks like that'll be popped out as long as they don't make an error. Should be the 3rd out of the inning, and they almost made a fucked up play, but they got it anyway. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th.
Michigan high school baseball playoffs.
Yeah, did you hear that Orchard Lake St. Mary's kid Brock Porter threw a no-hitter this afternoon during his final playoff game and shit like that? Now they're going to the state championship. Kid absolutely fucking balled out this afternoon. Torkelson, Barnhart, and Reyes. Torkelson, Barnhart, Reyes. 8-9-1. 8-9-1 for the Tigers. See if there's anything in the bats. Let's read some of this stuff. Still don't like cheaters. Yeah, I understand that. So it doesn't matter how big they became. Guess the only cheaters I've liked so far is McGuire and Bonds. I don't even like Alex. Yeah, I'm not a big Rodriguez guy either. Even Plouffe said that about 70% of pitchers were sticking up. Mind you, the MLB joined the juice the ball. Yeah, I mean it's a fair response, but it's also they juiced the balls after the pitchers were probably using sticky stuff. So it's kind of like whatever you believe happened first. I believe the sticky stuff was a response to the pitchers just wanting to cheat, and you know what I mean. Yeah, like that's just I don't know. That's just how I view it. It might be a weird view, but I think the juice balls came as a result of the pitchers cheating.
Brock Porter of Orchard Lake St. Mary's threw a no-hitter to get Orchard Lake St. Mary's into the state championship.
But yeah, I agree. I don't know. I don't really mind cheaters though. I don't know.
I believe it was his fourth no-hitter.
I have a different viewpoint on it probably.
Gatorade Player of the Year and one of the more highly touted
Probably not even the right viewpoint.
in the upcoming Major League Baseball draft. Some have him as high as the top 10. These are other notable winners of Gatorade.
Notable winners of the Gatorade Player of the Year: Bobby Witt Jr., Mackenzie Gore, Lance McCullers Jr., Purcello, Kershaw, Justin Upton, Zach Greinke, Drew Henson, Alex Rodriguez, Gary Sheffield. Hey, AJ Hinch won Gatorade National Player of the Year. That's kind of cool, right?
And one of his coaches, not his head coach, because the head coach
Houston, I don't give a shit about it. I think every team steals signs. And there was like 6 other teams that were proven to be doing pretty something similar. Maybe not exact, but like, who cares? I don't really care about cheating. I would hope that wouldn't happen, but it would be what it is. Pretty sure the Tigers were bad during the steroid era because they weren't using steroids. Like, I'm not going to lie to you, Pepsi. Like, I don't really know, other than guys we picked up in free agency who got caught when they were on other teams. We didn't really have any players come back dirty in the era. So, I feel like they already got cheated out of the end of the 90s and then into the 2000s. Which might explain why they were so aggressively bad compared to all these steroid-using behemoth teams. Why would the Patriots get rid of Belichick?
we would also remind folks
1-1 count on Torkelson.
pitching. You're not going to pitch him in the state championship game. Doesn't mean he's not playing. He's a really good position player and hitter, right?
Yeah, he could DH tomorrow. I don't know if he will, but
Oh, come on.
Do
The
you,
lineup
do you know
card.
the coach?
Come on, you can release.
well,
you
it
can
depends
release
on
the
how he
lineup
feels.
card.
I just don't know how he's going to feel.
Oh, what a play at shortstop. Are you kidding?
Did he get him? No.
Oh, he beat it out. Okay.
Torkelson beat it out.
That was really close, but I'm pretty sure Torque did beat that out. Good play by Simeon at shortstop. We're down horrendous, Kenny.
To throw it high in order to get it all the way across. Great backhanded play, jump throw, Derek Jeter-ish throw. Look at how high it gets. That takes some hang time.
Oh, Torque might be out.
You see enough to overturn it?
Oh, no, I think he beat it. Okay.
Flag was both
We'll see.
I'm not sure there's enough to overturn it.
Texas.
No, Phil, I understand the question. I think Bill is actually looking forward to what the league is changing into. And a lot of teams are kind of lagging behind the way he's going to do things. He's out. Okay. They confirmed he's out. Okay. Runner's out at first. Oh, wow. Yeah, ball beats him. So Torkelson will be ruled out. That's what I thought when I seen the replay.
Slowing this all down. Of course, an umpire
Ball's in, foot's not on base.
live.
You went to a parade? That's fun. Good play by Simeon, went away. I think the Patriots are moving in the right direction with the way the league is changing. I think positionless playing and I think positionless coaching is the wave of the NFL future, and I think it's coming rather sooner rather than later. And I don't know many teams that are as well equipped to deal with that changing pace of the game as the Patriots, who have already kind of moved on to a quasi-coachless kind of staff, or positionless coachless, right? Like, this guy might do this, for example, Matt Patricia's really good with O-line, and I think he works really well with receivers and shit. So they'll have him do some offensive work. Joe Judge is pretty good with quarterbacks and O-line, so he'll probably do shit with both of those. Like, it's better to have coaches who work well with multiple groups, because Patricia also can work well with defensive groups. So he'll go work with them, work with the offensive groups, kind of spread knowledge to both groups about how both sides might think. It's this kind of, why limit these very talented coaches and put them in, like, one thing they can do? Like, what if you got a running back coach who also understands, like, linebacking or special teams work or like position X, Y, or Z, like very, very well, if not better than running back, and you're kind of just limiting what could be learned, what can be coached about. So there's this kind of, I think, future movement in the NFL where there won't be there'll be, he's a coach, he's on the coaching staff. Kind of how the Patriots are like, yeah, well, I'm a coach on the team. That's not really that important. I go where I'm needed on the team. That's kind of the mentality you've been hearing from their coordinators, from Steven, from Joe Judge, from Matt Patricia. No one's really claiming any coordinator spots. No one's claiming Gerard Mayo saying the same thing. A lot of their players also talk a lot about positionless football because, again, it's a similar idea. You have a player on defense that can play safety really good, hits like a linebacker, and can play defensive end. Why would you limit him to just playing safety? You know what I mean? Like, why not have him play a multitude of positions that could help your team out? You're about done, Hayden? Yeah. It's Bridgefest today. So, I don't know. I think the Patriots are heading in the right direction. I actually think they're ahead of other teams in regards to that with coaching. Not a lot of teams are doing what the Patriots are doing. And a lot of the players feel that that's the way the league is going as well. Kind of like the Rams abandoning... like, the Rams are kind of similar. They don't really... Like, they have coordinators and stuff, but, like, Sean McVay is the primary play caller. Probably is the primary quarterback coach. Probably is primary this coach. Like... There's certain things that like you don't want to like ribbon toe yourself into one spot. Like does that kind of make sense what I'm trying to say? It's a very vague concept, and it's this very I think new idea that the NFL is going to be going to. But it also, I think, makes it very complicated to plan and coach against a team like that, because you can't really look at coaching strengths because you don't necessarily know what coach is calling what. You don't know who's in charge of what. You just kind of know he's a coach. So you can't really like know what strategy might be being influenced, what kind of school of thought's being ran through the offense right now. It's kind of a very good idea, you know. You see player X on the field, and you know through scouting he plays 4 or 5 different positions. What's he doing? Is he an extra defensive back? Is he rushing? Is he playing linebacker to take out your running backs and tight ends in coverage? Like what exactly is that guy going to be doing with like 6 different positions that he plays? You know what I mean? Like that kind of philosophy of like, well, what's he going to exactly do right now? He may be lining up as a safety, but that doesn't necessarily indicate anything. He's lining up as a defensive lineman, but who's to say that's not to just run over and cover someone deep and play defensive back? You know what I mean? Like maybe it's just a deception to make you like kind of, discombobulate at the line a little bit. Jimenez is in to pitch the top of the 9th, so that's kind of the way I look at it.
He is the next guy up. Needs a little work. Keep him sharp. He's been very good.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. How is that not called a strike? They're up 7-0. And it like is border in the strike. It's like a basic strike. We have a lot of injuries, Karam. We have a basic AAA lineup right now. I mean, it is what it is.
Now 1-2.
You guys scored 1 run off us yesterday, or 3 runs off us yesterday. I really wouldn't talk that much shit.
Probably get the 9th. There's no reason for him to get up other than get extra work.
Dude's acting like they blew us out yesterday or some shit. Can't believe you guys are this bad. Calm down. You guys are under 500 for like 3 straight seasons. I mean, you guys aren't any better. If it wasn't for the umps, I'm pretty sure you guys would have lost last night. So just to let you know, you guys got bailed out quite a few times last night on some wild fucking calls. Especially the game-ending strikeout call. That bitch was a foot outside. So I don't know, man. And you guys got real lucky that the double play ball that would have fucking ended the game went off our pitcher's foot. Real motherfucking lucky. Just so you know. I'm not trying to say that, you know, we don't play good. I know we're not good. But also, like, you guys probably could have lost yesterday. If we were, like, a little luckier and the ball just goes off the mound, that's a double play in the innings gonna end because your next batter got out. Red Sox are winning, Martin? Hell yeah. Good for the Sox. 2-0 count, though. 1 away. Huff the batter. But GG's to you, Karam. You guys will win this game, and hopefully you guys lose tomorrow when I go to the game, so I can come back and mock you. But I don't know. We can't really score, so it is what it is. Until we can score, I don't know if we'll be winning any kind of games.
Seems like he's got his good live fastball tonight. That one clicking up at 97.
And Candelario hit a home run in AAA today. Hopefully he'll be back soon.
Third arm out of the bullpen for the Tigers.
A vlog? Nah, I'm pretty good. I'll take some pictures and post them. That's probably the most I'll do. Oh, that bat got sawed off. Should be the second out of the inning as long as it wasn't too bad of a throw, and it wasn't. 2 down. Yeah, I'm not really into vlogging or anything like that. I'd feel awkward. Hey, we're up to 26 likes, though. I appreciate that, everybody. It's pretty dope, though. Riley Green gets to play tomorrow. I'm fucking stoked. That's a pretty lucky break for me to choose a game, and it just happens to be Riley Green's debut. Like, if you remember, I've been planning on going to this Saturday game because of the jersey for like 4 or 5 weeks now. It's been one of them things where I'm like, oh, that'd be the game to go to. And now it just happens to be Riley Green's debut. I would say that's like 9 out of 10 lucky. I sort of knew it was coming, just, you know, 1-1 though on Durant. I had insider information. Tomorrow is the debut of Riley Green. We're losing 7-0 right now, though. It's not very good. I would say this game's a bit of a disaster. Yeah. 2 of the errors, maybe 3 of them, belong to Javier Baez. I know 2 of them do. I'm not sure who committed the first one, but I've watched both of Baez's second and maybe third errors, but at least first and second. I'm just not certain what number error it was for Baez.
Hopefully get excited about maybe the difference maker eventually.
F is for fire, it burns down the world. U is for uranium, bomb. N is for no survivors when you... One of my favorite. Oh, good job by Jimenez. Good inning. Yeah, I'm going early. I'm going to be there probably at right around gate open. Harold Castro, Willie Castro, and Cabrera. 2, 3, 4 for the Tigers. Last call. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Yeah, I'm going to try. I want to get the jersey, yeah. Plus, I might fuck around and try to go get autographs if any players are doing autographs by the dugout. I'm hoping so, too. It's my birthday. I'm going to say it's my birthday tomorrow. Yeah, I like the way Jimenez is playing. They got Baez 2 errors and Vest 1. Yeah, that makes... Well, Vest had a throwing error. I watched that. That makes sense. I remember that now. I just had to remember who the other error was. I was like, I remember fucking seeing it, though. Yeah, I'm liking the way Jimenez is pitching this season. He's a lot better than last year. I mean, his ERA is a little up, but he's been kind of, you know... He has bad moments and good moments, but again, I don't know if that's... The bad moments might be health issues or I don't know. Harold Castro, Willie Castro, then Cabrera. So Castro, the 3 C's this inning. Let's see if we can get anything going. Richards will be the pitcher. Bottom of the 9th, 7-0 Rangers lead. Tigers looking like they'll be shut out for, what, like the 9th time this year? Or would this be number 10 for them? I genuinely cannot remember.
By Wallside Windows. It'll be Ronnie Garcia back on the mound for the
10 more than last year. What, shutouts?
Texas lefty Taylor Hearn. Tigers Live begins our coverage at 3:30.
Oh, it's Willie Peralta pitching tomorrow? Sheesh.
Welcome you back to Comerica Park. Tigers heading to the bottom of the 9th, still looking for their first run of this baseball game.
We only had 9 last season. Which means I think we're at 9 right now, or at 10 right now. It's not good. It's not good. That's where we're at, like, right now. Unless we score here tonight. Which really doesn't seem likely. We've been outscored 10-1 in this series. It's not good. Tied with 9. Alright, so this will be 10 then coming up. Damn, dude. We'll probably strike out in consecutive order. This might be an immaculate inning. Baez 8 errors, 10 shutouts for the Tigers, 8 Baez errors. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. We might have to trade that guy. He stinks. It'll be called ball 1, maybe ball 2 to Harold Castro. It's ball 2. Pels, yeah, Pelsy, yeah, I would say so. I mean, Arby's is just fucking, like, we're supposed to be giving away free fries with this. What the fuck? 2-1. We changed it from 3 home runs to 3 runs, thinking it would, you know, generate more business. Do we have to change it to 3 hits? Yeah.
Castro has flied out to left.
2-2 count now on Castro. Yeah, I know. It's sad. It's like, man, that's how good we used to be. It used to be we'd hit 3-4 home runs a game. Like, it was almost a given. 3 home runs wasn't even, like, that used to be laughable for me. Like, oh, shit, 3 home runs. That's like every game we score more than 3 runs. Like, that's how it used to be for the Tigers. I miss those days. I'd rather go back to that. I don't know about you guys, but did you guys ever bitch when if the only way we got shut out or no hit is because we didn't hit any home runs? I miss often seeing the games where we'd have 5 runs because we hit 5 solo homers in that game. That was the greatest era of Tigers baseball in my entire life. I'm gonna drive in. What if this is the last of the suck in the next 5 years? We go on a tear in perennial playoffs. Well, Paul, I hope you're. I would hope that's gonna happen. But the injuries right now are a bit Oh, that guy got nut tapped. How is he catching without wearing a cup? That's my only comment on that. It's like, dude, I get not maybe if you're playing in like the outfield or some shit. Oh, I think he is actually wearing a cup. Damn, that still hurt? Oh, that must have hit right underneath. Yeah, he's got a cup on and everything. I was going to say, because what kind of fucking mad lad doesn't at least wear a ball protector when he catches? And he's got one on. You can see the outline. Oh, that must have went up and under, dude. That's the worst. Like, it went like right here on the cup. Just went... One away as Castro strikes out. Kind of a rare strikeout for Harold. Yeah, that's the worst. Fucking, That's the last thing he probably wanted to do is get hit in the dick with the ball. Ugh. But I've seen catchers not wear cups, and it's like, you seriously don't care about your balls, do you? 20 errors, 15 in 2020, 59 games. He had 8. That's about right, Cards. I mean, shortstop is kind of an error-prone position, so It happens. It's he's still a plus defender. I mean, it's just, you know, he just has an occasional brain fart. I don't know. I don't know. It's shortstop's a weird one to me because I don't know. The errors are annoying, especially when he makes a lot of like really good fucking plays. It's like, dude, why can't you just field a fucking routine ground ball? And it's always that with him. It's always some shit that's like hit right at him and he just misplays it. Because if it's any form of range or athleticism that he has to show, it's 100% going to be fielded. So like I can ignore his weird inability to hit or fucking field the ball hit right at him at like a slow rate. They're not even like rocketed at the guy. It's like a moderate hit ball, and he just fucking just brain farts and bobbles it. I don't know. I think he thinks too quick. Like, I genuinely think that could be a problem for a guy like Baez. 1-2 count, though, on Willie Castro, and he looks like he grounds out 2 away. That's what they're doing, Paul. I'm sure that, you know, that we're busy. Draft's coming up soon. Guys are going to be getting called up. Maybe we have to trade a few people. Yada. Been ahead a few years now. Yeah, exactly, Paul. Hey, Rob, quick recap of the game. Wait, Zach Short? Zach Short wasn't in this game, was he? No one's going to complain about Scooball's bad outing, Woods. Not one of the people that complain about a rare bad outing from Greg Soto are going to complain about a rare bad outing from Scooball. Are you kidding? He's white.
Well, that's cool, in a way.
Tigers fans only bitch about players having a rare bad outing if they're not white. Let's be honest. No, I'm just fucking around. Certain ones, man, I don't know. There's just always this weird feel to me. I don't know. Oh, did he get hit again in the dick? Yo, that might be the most unlucky dude I've ever seen. Oh, Scope? Scooball got rocked. Oh, man. He got hit in the dick again. The ball fought off his bulba sack twice. Poor Haim, dude. Hit him twice right in the fucking dick. Dude, dude, his teammates are all red-faced right now. They're all laughing so hard. I'm sorry, but it's... Oh, it went off his knee. Okay. All right, it went off his knee. It just missed his dick. I was going to say, dude, that's the unluckiest guy I've ever seen. I'm sorry, but that's actually quite comical how much this guy's getting his ass beat back there. And he probably just had to give out the biggest sigh of relief because that ball hit us directly on the knee padding. Or like on the like weird like thigh padding that's right there. Oh, that's close. And down goes. Oh, that hit the ground. Okay. Oh, Cody Clemens is batting. Yeah, Haim is the catcher for the Rangers tonight. It looks like Haim anyway. Let's just hope the Tigers look better tomorrow. This was a bad game. They pitched poorly. They didn't hit at all. They played bad defense with the 3 error. I guess they took an error away. Now I guess they ruled it a hit. I don't know. And that'll end the game. Well, that one wasn't the best. Tigers lose again. I think that's 40 losses. Let's go look at something. Cody Clemens strikes out to end the game. It wasn't good. Yeah, let's see. Hold on a second. What are we at? I'll just look on this. Yeah, we're at 24 and 40 now. That's not good. By the way, thank you for the 27 likes, everybody. That's pretty good. Sorry the stream wasn't as long as typical, but like I started a little late and yada. I want to check something real quick. It was a fun stream, though. It just, it sucks that the Tigers weren't really able to do anything in it. Hopefully, tomorrow's a better game. We get to see the debut of Riley Green. We can just kind of move past this game and kind of forget about it. Yeah, thank you, man. It'll be nice. I'm very excited to see some live action. It's been a while since I've been able to go to the game. Hopefully, me going there will spark the offense or something. Missing link. I can probably provide that. Hopefully, they let me go give a little pregame speech to the team. I've got one already written up and ready to go in my head, but I don't know if they'll let me down there and give a speech to the guys. I'll get them playing, but yeah, I mean, I'll fucking turn this team right around. I'll go in there and I'll smack out all the shitty players right in the face and be like, it smells like bitch in here. Like, figure it out. And then I say, if any of you touch me, I'll call the police and sue you. And none of them can do anything back. Exactly, Cards. The errors aren't the biggest deal. Yeah. Oh no, 100%, Paul. Yeah, I'm going there at gate open, 100%. I'm hoping to, and I'm gonna say that it's my birthday today, Paul. Even though it's technically the 27th, 11 days later, or 9 days later, they're not in town for that day, so. I'm hoping there's some good return on that with the claims. I will. I already got a good speech. I'm gonna take a shit right in the middle of the clubhouse and be like, "This is you guys," and then I'm gonna just walk out. That's pretty fucking inspirational right there, right? Would you want to play better if you were on a team and some random dude just walked into your clubhouse, dropped his pants and said, "I have an announcement to make," dropped the liquidy fat shit right in the middle of the floor, turned around and said, "That's you guys," and then walked out? That's run through brick wall material, I think. I hope he hits a home run and I get the ball. That'd be fucking dope. Be like, yes, get to meet him. You know, that's all I'd talk about, right? How much I'd brag about that shit. That'd be my fucking background on the stream, is me with Riley Green, like, we're not going to get into Al hatred tonight. We'll do that a different night. But all right, though, guys. I think I'm going to start to wrap her up this evening. I don't want to be on too long and yada yada and hang out with some people tonight. So yeah, but that's I don't know. Hopefully tomorrow's a better game. Again, I won't be live for the game because I'm going to be going to it. So if I see you there, I see you there. If I do, I'll be in 148. Just don't be weird. Yeah. So yeah, I'll post a reminder on the community section and all that, and about stream schedule. More than likely, the next game we'll be doing live. May not be Sunday because I think we're gonna be like doing stuff on Sunday, especially at 1:00. Yeah, I'll probably be busy at that point. But like the Rhodes Red Sox series, I forgot about that. I'll probably be doing 2 or 3 of those, at least 2. And then the Diamondbacks, we'll see. Maybe one of those ones. I don't really like late games, like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock starts. I don't typically do those. Even if I was at my apartment, that would be like, I don't know about doing no fucking 10-15 start time game. I don't want to be up till 2 in the morning watching us get our asses beat by the Diamondbacks. That's fucking awful. All right, though. That's why I don't cover Padres games, because it's just too late. They just go too late. But all right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your Friday. Stay safe out there. Stay hydrated and all that, because it is fucking hot and shitty out. So, all right. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your night. Hopefully the Tigers look better tomorrow. Riley Green's debut. So, hopefully it's a good game. All right, though. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Peace out. Go Lions. Go Patriots. And, of course, go Tigers. I'll see you probably Monday.